The dinosaur mystery, science and the Bible, something wiped them out. Creatures that once ruled the earth, vanished. Massive, powerful, dominant, and then gone. What could destroy something so unstoppable? Was it a meteor? A flood? A divine judgment? Or something the Bible has been hinting at all along? Let's uncover the truth. Because the extinction of dinosaurs is not just a scientific mystery. It's a question that forces us to examine how we understand creation. Modern science points to one primary explanation: a catastrophic asteroid impact. According to this theory, a massive space rock struck the Earth. The impact released unimaginable energy. Fires spread across continents. Debris filled the atmosphere. Sunlight was blocked. Temperatures dropped. Plants died. And the food chain collapsed. This event is known as the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. It marks one of the most dramatic mass extinctions in history. Geological evidence supports this craters and iridium layers. But is that the full story? Now let's turn to Scripture. The Bible does not explicitly describe dinosaurs going extinct. There is no verse that says, "And the great reptiles perished." But it does describe a global catastrophic event: the flood. Genesis 7 says the fountains of the deep burst open, and the windows of heaven were opened. Water covered the entire earth. Everything on land perished. Could the flood have played a role in dinosaur extinction? In the young Earth perspective, the answer is yes. The fossil record itself may be evidence of the flood. Mass burial, rapid sedimentation, entire ecosystems preserved in layers. Dinosaurs did not die out over millions of years. They were buried suddenly during a global catastrophe. Some may have survived on the Ark, but many perished in the judgment. After the flood, environmental conditions changed drastically. The world was no longer the same. Atmospheric pressure may have shifted. Food sources may have declined. Large creatures like dinosaurs may have struggled to survive. Over time, they disappeared. But there is another perspective. The old Earth view maintains that dinosaurs went extinct long before humans. The asteroid impact caused their extinction approximately 66 million years ago. Humanity arrives much later. The flood, therefore, is a separate historical event. So now we have two major interpretations. One sees the extinction as part of biblical judgment. The other sees it as part of natural history long before Adam. But here's the deeper question. Is there a conflict between these views? Are we trying to force the Bible into a scientific framework? The Bible is not silent about destruction. It shows a pattern. Creation, corruption, judgment, restoration. This pattern appears in the flood. It appears in Sodom and Gomorrah. And it appears in prophetic warnings about the end times. So when we see evidence of mass extinction, it should not surprise us. Because Scripture reveals a God who judges but also restores. Now consider something profound. The extinction of dinosaurs reminds us of a fundamental truth. Dominance does not guarantee survival. Dinosaurs were the most powerful creatures on land. Yet they vanished. Why? Because power is not ultimate. God is. This brings us back to theology. Colossians 1:16 says all things were created through Christ. That includes creatures that no longer exist. Psalm 24 reminds us, the earth is the Lord's, and everything in it. Whether they were wiped out by a meteor, buried in a global flood, or lost through environmental collapse, their existence and extinction both point to the same reality. Creation is under God's authority. Now here's the part most people overlook. The Bible focuses far more on human extinction than dinosaur extinction. Jesus warned of judgment. Peter spoke of the earth being reserved for fire. Revelation describes global upheaval. Why? Because the real question is not what happened to dinosaurs. The real question is, what will happen to humanity? Dinosaurs are a reminder. A warning written in stone. Entire species can disappear. Entire ecosystems can collapse. Life on Earth is not permanent. But Scripture offers something fossils cannot. Hope. Because while extinction is real, so is redemption. The same God who allowed creation to be shaken also provided a way for humanity to be saved. So what really caused the extinction of dinosaurs? Science offers one explanation. Theology offers another perspective. But both point to something bigger than the event itself. A creator who governs history. And a world that is not as stable as it seems. The question is not just how they died. The question is, are we prepared for what comes next? Because history shows nothing on earth lasts forever. But the word of the Lord remains. The mystery of the dinosaurs is a signpost. It points us to the Creator. you ready? Thank you for watching this journey into the past.